free. That's right. Buy a gallon, get another one free. Don't delay. Head on down to Harris Ace Hardware today because this incredible offer ends Monday, March 25th. Buy 1 gallon of paint and get one free now at Harris Ace Hardware on West Jerry Street in Jesup. And check out their red hot buys for March. You're going to save big.
Time now for a look latest in local sports and sports game 3 of the first region series between Wayne County and Statesboro set for today at 6 p.m. at Howard Bo Warren Field. Game 1 on Monday, won by the Jackets and 8 innings, 1-0. Game 2 Wednesday in Statesboro goes to the Blue Devils by a score of 5-1. So today is the decisive game 3. Jackets have home field advantage. Hopefully a great crowd on hand for today's game. Come on out and support the Yellow Jackets. Plenty of good food in the concession stands. Come support the Home Run Club, which does so much for the baseball program. They've got hot dogs, hamburgers, those delicious sausage dogs, popcorn, nachos, pretzels. Come out and watch a good baseball game. An important game for both teams. Game 3 of the region series between Wayne County and Statesboro. Again, game time, 6 p.m. Our pregame show this afternoon at 5:50 this afternoon. Next week, we take on the Gators of Ware County. The Monday, Friday games next week in Waycross. The home game next Wednesday here at Howard Bo Warren Field. All games at 6 p.m. All games can be heard right here on Big Dog Country, FM 105.5. JV baseball team at home yesterday against Ware County. JV wins it by a final of 10-8. The middle school baseball season unfortunately comes to a close. Arthur Williams in that semifinal game loses at home in extra innings at Billmores Park to Ware Middle School. Final score, Ware 7, Arthur Williams 6. Varsity soccer teams headed to Long County today for action. Matches today at 5 and 7 over in Ludowici. Middle school conference track finals were held this week. 9 teams involved. Arthur Williams placed second overall. Martha Puckett boys placed fourth. Waycross Middle School took the top honors. Some individual results for Martha Puckett. Perry Simpson finished second place in the 100 meters and sixth place in the 200 meters. Benjamin Thomas, a third place, finished in the 1,600-meter race. Field events, A.J. Moore, first place in the high jump, and Durante Goudreau placed second. For Arthur Williams in the 100-meter dash, Elijah Jones fourth. He finished fourth in the 200 meters as well. In the 400-meter dash, Willie Butler placed second. In the 110 hurdles, Jock Vale placed first. In the long jump for Arthur Williams, Willie Butler finished first, and Cameron Reeves placed third. In the shot put, Antonio Reeves came in third from Arthur Williams, and many of the relay teams for both schools placed as well. In the middle school conference track event held this week, and Waycross Middle School wins the event. Day 1 of the NCAA March Madness in the book. 16 games played on Thursday, 16 more today. Looking at my bracket, 13-3 on day 1. Lost Syracuse, who lost to Baylor. First time in 8 years that the Orangemen didn't win their first round matchup. Also missed the Purdue Old Dominion, had ODU in the upset. Didn't happen. Also had Seton Hall for Wofford. Wofford advanced to play Kentucky and Jacksonville. Looking forward to seeing that game in person on Saturday. Everything else all good. Had Murray State, the 12th seed, beating Marquette, which they did easily. Other winners yesterday, Villanova, Auburn, Kansas, Kentucky, Gonzaga, Maryland, LSU, Michigan State, FSU, Florida, Michigan, all advancing. Today, another 16 games. Enjoy the tournament. Again, they'll have it down to the Sweet 16 by Sunday night. And in my Final Four, I've got Virginia, North Carolina, Michigan, and Duke. Duke and North Carolina, the championship game in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and Duke to cut down the nets on April the 8th. March Madness, a lot of fun. Again, the action continues today. 16 more games kicking off around 12 noon today. That's going to do it for latest in local sports. Again, don't forget Wayne County Statesboro baseball tonight, 6 o'clock at Howard Bo Warren Field. We'll see you there.
For all your medical needs, Tim's Home Medical on South 1st Street in Jesup has you covered. Oxygen, CPAP equipment, wheelchairs, walkers, hospital beds, plus specialty medical equipment from a local company that cares. Tim's Home Medical can handle Medicare, Medicaid, and private insurance billing, as well as family records for tax purposes. Tim's Home Medical, owned and operated by Tim Sloan, 918 South 1st Street in Jesup. Tim's Home Medical. Call 385-2490, 385-2490.